I want to talk about something that fucked me up last night.
I have to put headphones.
Put headphones on this one, and this is serious.
Right.
Okay, and I want you to
weigh in.
Yeah, weigh in. But let me tell you what I'm about to tell you.
I'm listening.
Okay. So my brother and I went to Dupar's last night to get some pancakes.
Which one? One in the Valley?
No, the one on 3rd Street.
What is that?
The one in the Valley is better, I think.
Oh, they have. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay.
Okay, you know.
Yeah.
They
Wow,
have great pancakes.
Yeah, I know.
So my brother and I, we order a gigantic cinnamon roll. They heat it, butter on it, and we're eating it. It's delicious, right? My brother goes, "Hey man, what's going on?" I got nothing. So Tiger Belly, this and that. What's up with Trump? So we kind of talk about Trump a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I go, you know, it's so funny. Jordan Peele came to Tiger Belly and he said, "Doesn't it feel like we're living in an alternate reality?" Jordan said that on the thing, remember? Yeah. And my brother goes, "Oh, you're talking about the Mandela effect." You have heard of it?
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Oh, big time.
Yeah. What is it?
Bearstein Bear.
Yeah. So what it is this. Okay.
Big time.
This is what my brother's explained to me. That there, drink it. There was a point in time, we don't know when, probably 10, 15, 20 years ago, there was a shift. We're living now in an alternate reality, and in the shift, things have changed. Okay. So the things that we remember aren't the same anymore, right? And so we started Googling examples of it, right? And literally, it blew my fucking mind.
Dude, you just heard about this?
I just heard about it.
Bro, I love this. I go down this rabbit hole all the time.
Yeah.
But I'll let you talk.
All right, let me. I'm gonna tell you guys some examples, right?
Yeah.
And then, like for instance, Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you, Gilbert. What does he say about chocolates?
Life's like a box of chocolates.
What is it?
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Yes.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. That's not what he says.
Okay.
You know what he says?
He says you say it one one more time slowly.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
That's it. Stop there.
Okay. That's like a box of chocolate.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Now, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
That is not what he says. He says life was like a box of chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, I couldn't say it right.
Do you remember the was?
No.
Exactly. So that's the example, right? We heard it as is, but if you look at it on YouTube and look at that scene, it's was.
Can I just debunk that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Really quickly.
Yeah.
You're looking at your reality is just a hallucination of a filter of all the knowledge that you've accumulated your whole life. Because of the second sentence that he says, you never know what you're going to get. The automatic assumption is he did say life is a box of chocolates. If he didn't say life is a box of chocolates, and then the second sentence is grammatically wrong. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you're going to assume that he said life is like a box of chocolates because that's the only way that those two sentences actually grammatically make sense.
Or there was a shift.
I like that way better.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Are you like an English major?
She's just smart.
She's very smart.
You're so smart. Wait.
Yeah, get your hands away from her.
Well, hold on a second. Go back again.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm saying is our reality.
I don't know, like, do you know, like, dangling participles and all that?
I do.
This is bizarre.
Breakdown of using the fork system.
Like, you don't end a sentence on a, what is it? on a adverb. I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, give me another example.
Well, wait, you're saying the sentence was grammatically incorrect.
Well, if you're saying life was like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. Those two sentences together don't actually make quite as much sense as life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Life was like
yeah.
box of chocolate.
Yeah.
Life is like.
Does that make sense, George?
Yeah.
So
you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
He did say no, not knew.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, you never.
Dude,
if he had said you never knew what you were gonna get, then the was would have made sense.
All right, now can I debunk your debunk?
Yeah.
Because I'm already deep in this rabbit hole.
Okay, yeah.
In fact, all I do is watch YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a video box, and it says on it, life was like. They have the evidence.
No, I'm sure that's exactly what he said. What I'm saying is how we heard it is.
No, what I'm saying is what we believe he said was unrecorded history on a video box.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you understand? And then
that
in the
didn't
movie,
change.
Yeah.
it still is.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah.
There was a quote. You can find it. There was one that says life was like.
Wow.
Now, there's a lot of these.
I'll give you another example.
Okay.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
I can debunk that.
Okay.
FRUITLOOPS.
Nope. You know what the reality is?
No,
What?
What?
I actually thought it was fruit. Oot.
No.
No, ooh.
Is it you?
No.
No.
Oh.
It's oh.
Fruit is spelled FROOT. Loops.
I thought that was spelled like that.
No.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I would look at the Fruit Loops box and go, "That's Fruit Loops." UIT.
Duh. Okay, another reason. What I'm
here we go, here we
saying.
go.
There we go.
Let me
Debunker.
debunk that again.
Patty practical.
If you're in the 5th grade and you're told to spell fruit your entire life as FRUIT, when you look at something, you're not looking at individual letters, you're looking at the general message. So when you're looking at it quickly, you're not dissecting the OO, you're going to automatically revert back to 5th grade, grammar and spelling, and you're going to say it's FRUIT, and you're going to emblaze that into your memory. So that's how that works. Your reality is just a hallucination of all the knowledge you've accumulated in your life.
Oh, there was a shift. There was a shift. All right.
Here's another one.
Yeah. You have another one?
God, where did
I have
she
a
go
bunch
to
of them.
school?
She's just a
Philippines.
fucking. Yeah.
Wait, you're
I
not
know.
Filipino.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Really?
Yeah.
Philippine education
Oh,
system.
your
It gets
tone, your-
deeper.
I know,
It
I know.
keeps changing.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
onions peeling.
Yeah.
The Bernstein Bears.
What's the Bernstein?
See,
Bears?
I've never heard of the Bernstein Bears. So
Dude, what are you? You're
children's
my
book, right?
age, dude.
I know. I never heard of them.
I don't.
The bear,
I had
right?
different
Is that white?
references.
So
growing
that
up.
example never just didn't.
All right, give
ring
another
it.
one.
All right, like so the Monopoly guy.
Yeah.
That's not that weird of a one, but yes, I do like that one.
Okay,
What?
does he have a monocle or not?
Yes, he has.
He
one.
doesn't. Never had one.
Yeah, that's huge. It's true.
Yeah.
And then the hey.
No, he's never had
Dude,
one.
look
He's
at
never
you,
had.
bro.
He's never had a monocle.
How old are you?
28.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
he's never
20
had-
years older than you, and I thought the same exact thing. So that means it's not just our generation.
Yeah.
You're tweaked too, bro.
You're tweaked too.
So
Yeah, there's a lot more.
Okay, do the Curious George, and I'll debunk that one.
Filipino?
too.
I didn't have no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
I thought
I
you were
know.
like German, Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, curious. No, I
Okay,
want.
do the Curious George so I can debunk it.
Does
No,
Curious
'Cause
George?
you were hell bent on this.
Don't look it up. You're
I got
looking
it.
it up.
Monopoly. I'm so shocked by
I
it.
don't know.
I
But
got a
do it
better
later.
one.
Do it later.
I
all
got
right?
a better one, but go ahead.
No, I don't want to do that one.
Can
I
I
want to
do
do.
one?
I want to do another one.
Yeah.
Snow White.
Okay.
When the evil what's it queen?
Maleficent? Is that
Well,
her
when
name?
she looks in the mirror, what does she say?
Oh,
She says, "Mirror."
mirror on the wall.
What did she say?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Right. Stop right there.
Who's the-
That's not what she says.
What is it?
Magic mirror on the wall.
I'll debunk that one.
How?
I thought it was mirror, mirror on the
not.
wall.
It's magic mirror.
I'll tell you why.
And
I better
wait,
write this
wait,
down.
she trying to tell me.
I'll tell you why right now. Give me a second.
I have a fucking argument with
I have
that.
to write this down.
Right, yeah. Write it down. Not on this because we just got this as a gift. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just write it on that. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep going. Don't debunk it.
Yeah. Debunk it. Yeah.
In the original Brothers Grimm story, it is mirror, mirror. And Walt Disney took liberties in the movie to change it to magic mirror. But if you were a child reading original Brothers Grimm stories, it was mirror, mirror, and
But-
so they're interchangeable. And they have always been that way.
Here's the thing, though. That argument. Okay. I never read about the Brothers Grimm.
What?
I never did. I don't even know who they are. All I know is I saw Snow White. Okay. I know that I seen that scene in the cartoon, the Disney version, where she looks in the mirror and she says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall." But she never says that. She says magic mirror. So that argument right there, if I knew about the Brothers Grimm, then that'd be one thing, but I don't know anything about that. I always thought that, I honestly thought that Snow White was a Disney concoction.
Can I just say that there's a science to collective misremembering?
Yeah, I wrote that down, so I want to hear your opinion on that, and I got to tell you something.
Okay. I wrote that down. Go ahead.
Well, I want to hear your
Oh,
opinion.
okay,
Yeah.
collective misremembering. It's like all you need to tell me one time
Yeah.
is mirror, mirror. And I say, yeah, that's how it is. And I'm going to put that in my memory. And that's how I'm going to disseminate all my information for the rest of my life. And I'll never, because I don't know any better, I'm not going to argue with you and tell you, wait, isn't it this? It's mirror, mirror, right?
Right.
That's how I learned it growing up. That's what I was told. Am I going to argue with my 3rd grade teacher and say, hey, that's actually in the movie, it said magic mirror. And that's how things are perpetuated, and that's how misremembering continues. Collective misremembering. There is an explanation, an actual logical explanation to this. You're just trying to, like, you know, you want it to be a shift, but it's not.
Or there was a shift.
Science alert. Science alert.
The Philippines, this
I
college.
know.
Wait, this is incredible because you're saying the stuff that I've read.
Yeah.
You're so fucking smart. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Dude, so I don't know exactly the science behind it, but I read some of it. But she said they got like scientists to go on, and there's a reason why we all. It's kind of like the 100th monkey principle, where we're all connected, and there's like 100 monkeys do something, and they somehow have the energy to tell a monkey 1,000 miles away. I can't explain it all, but something like that. But do you know why they say this is happening?
Why?
Because she's so practical with it. So is it like you have a practical brain, and I don't know if you're science background or not, and like Bobby and myself have like a gullible brain?
I don't think it's gullible.
Whoa.
No, because I'm saying, because I do
brain.
want to look at things and believe them.
I think that's also a way to escape one's reality or your own pains.
I could say that. I don't know what the pain would be of me remembering the Bernstein Bears. But so here, okay, I want to ask you, but so do you know what they say the shift is?
No.
So did Jordan tell you or anyone?
No.
Okay,
He
so-
just said it broadly.
Okay, here's what the shift is.
Oh, now we're about to not sleep tonight.
Dude, I love this shit. And I do believe there's a collective wokeness. You know how people say they're getting woke, but I think it's a lot of bullshit. You know how people say, let's keep it 100, which is bullshit. No one keeps it 100, bro. I keep it like 72. Room temperature barely passing. But no one's 100% honest, right? Sorry, I did 5 right there. But they say that this happened with CERN. You know what CERN is?
in
No.
Switzerland.
So CERN, yeah.
Oh, that underground.
The atom?
The
The atom
Halden
thing, yeah.
cylinder. So what they say is happening is that they're trying to recreate the Big Bang, but it's dangerous because it's basically all the powers that be to smash an atom. I don't know exactly. It's just what they're trying to do is like Infinity War type shit.
Yeah.
And if you do that, it's for every action there's an opposite equal reaction. So they did it underground. It's miles long. They claim they haven't got it yet, but they're saying by trying that,
Yeah.
this is gonna sound crazy, and I'm trying to put my brain around
I already believe it.
that somehow
Yeah.
we have shifted. You don't want to say, because there are 11 dimensions that we know about. So there's the basic up, down, and over. That's 3.
Yeah.
The 4th one is where you can tie 2 together. So for instance, to get from this how do I explain it? If Japan's above us, instead of going the way you can normally do, there's a wormhole and you can get to it quicker. That's the 4th. That's just the 4th dimension.
Wow.
They say that we teeter back and forth, and that's why weird shit's happening. A couple of conspiracy theorists, which I hate being called that, because it's like, why can't it be altered? So can you debunk that? Doesn't that sound interesting?
That sounds interesting to me.
But I think that there is
I love it.
Hold on, there is a real.
We're going to CERN.
Okay, even if you
Buy the tickets.
listen,
We're protesting.
even if there is,
Yeah.
I actually don't think that that's necessarily conspiracy theorist thinking. I think that that's something, to me, that's more tangible, because that sounds like physics to me.
Yes.
And I am not somebody, just because I'm more science minded, I do believe we watch a lot of time travel stuff.
Love it.
And I'm really hardcore into that stuff.
Yeah.
I just think that when it comes to, I think that the human mind is heavily unreliable. I think that what we see, what we think we see, is very inaccurate.
Could
And
it be
I
a
just don't-
combination of two things?
I trust the elemental things around us. I don't trust the human mind.
Who spells fruit with 2 O's?
A company that wants to attract kids. Like, he was tripping out on Looney Tunes spelled Tunes.
Me too.
Okay, I'll give you a proper explanation to that. In my mind, the reason that you see it as Toons, because they're cartoons. And of course, when you're thinking and you're watching cartoons, automatically
Yeah.
you're gonna read Looney Tunes.
But what about this one?
You really are like
E.T.
That was always E.T.
No. It's E.T. No. It was Dustin Hoffman.
No, but she's really like
Yeah.
the fun police ruin.
I know.
But wait,
E.T. says this. What does he say? All right.
phone home.
E.T. phone home.
Yes.
He doesn't say that.
E.T.
Now this one I didn't hear.
Yeah. He says E.T. home phone.
No.
Yep.
Home
No.
phone?
Yeah.
Debunk that. Debunking Debbie.
But the reason why we think that he says phone home is because one of the other, I think Drew Barrymore says E.T. phone home. And so in our heads, that sounds, you know what I mean?
That's what stuck.
That's stuck.
That's
yeah.
what stuck.
Okay,
How about you
wait.
take
Here,
it?
I got another one.
Yeah.
Right now.
Dustin Hoffman says E.T. home phone.
Was it Dustin Hoffman? The voice- okay. J.C. Penney.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's another good one. How do you
Wait,
spell it?
Yeah.
J-C, and then P-E-N-N-Y.
Okay, stop.
Wait,
Stop.
E what?
P-E-N-N-Y.
Yeah.
Okay. And.
She already
Yeah.
knows.
Oh, no.
I saw her showed her last night.
And I debunked this
She-
again.
yeah.
What is it?
How do you?
It's J-C-P-E-N-N-E-Y. Who spells penny with an E?
Okay,
Yeah.
but
No one.
There's a Y. I
It's
know there's a
never
Y.
There is a
happened.
Y, but there's an EY at the end.
the
There's an
controversy.
EY.
There's a
Yeah.
controversy is not the way it's spelled; it's the way we see it. We see it as P-E-N-N-E-Y, but of course we would see it that way because that's how penny is spelled.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you're going to see things the way, with the
Kanye's white. Is that what it is? Kanye's white.
Fourth dimension.
We're seeing it wrong.
Wow.
I really
a
okay. I'm
Mesa.
gonna send you. I'm gonna send you this TED talk about your reality being just a hallucination, and
Yeah.
it is one of the most interesting things I think his name's like Anil Seth,
I've heard these, but I haven't heard them.
and it's true.
Yeah.
But everything you're saying makes complete sense.
Yeah, and that's why
But-
like witnesses to like with crimes and all those things, they're really unreliable because what you see is really you're looking through a filter of your own implicit biases, of people, of events, of all the knowledge that you've accumulated
All
your whole
of
life.
your bullshit.
Yeah.
You're saying you're not a clean slate. So let me ask you this. I read something recently because I'm into this stuff. I love that we're talking about this. Would you know when you go, I'll say it to you.
The bathroom?
Yeah, to go pee pee.
Yeah.
No, like you know when you go to Schaumburg
Yes.
for the first time.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, I got the mall, and I'm gonna go down to the city.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Cubby Bear and have a drink. I know you're not drinking, but whatever. And you go to Chicago, and it's like, and after about 6 times, you're like, I'm gonna go to my room. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna get a Starbucks. I'm gonna do my shows, because you're not gonna do anything anymore.
That's exactly what.
Yes. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, why don't I attack the city anymore? And I read something that the reason why things are so exciting when we're young is because our brain is informed. And so when we see something for the first time, going to Tampa, Florida is like going to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally just did shows like in Beirut, and it
Yeah.
was awesome. But like, I kind of understood the experience because I've been all over the world.
Yeah.
And I was just fine chilling having a shawarma. And so
Yeah.
I guess what I'm asking you scientists is that they say that our brain,
Yeah.
once we hit a certain age, once we do something, the luster of it goes away.
Of course.
And that's where we get
Blew my fucking mind just
Well,
now.
let
we
me-
get bored.
It's
So it's almost
desen-
like why you keep
Well,
you know,
you get
searching for-
desensitized.
Yes.
And, well, it's the same reason you can draw a parallel with kids not wanting to like eat a lot of exciting foods, and kids have a very basic palate, and the reason is their taste buds are being introduced for the very first time to these certain foods, and it's an overexcitement of their taste buds, right? But the reason that adults like us have a wider range of things that we can eat is because we've actually desensitized. Like, we can't taste things as well as children. And so we kind of, the flavors aren't as like strong or exciting, and we can eat a lot bigger of a variety of things.
Who are you?
But that's how I kind of see it. It's like, if
Tinder.
you,
Tinder.
No way.
Yeah, Tinder, dude.
No way.
Yeah, dude, Tinder,
swipe left.
Right.
And it was Bobby. You were like, it's me, Bobby. Lee?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me blow him away with my science
Yeah.
instead of my mouth.
Are you a science major?
No, I was a biochem major. But also, yeah.
Bro, but you know what's great?
What?
Because I hate it when I meet. Are you a millennial? I don't know.
I'm 33. I think I'm a
you're
millennial-ish.
normal.
Ish.
But like, you're not millennial, but like millennials, like younger ones. Well, when they tell me something like this, you're explaining it to me in such a way. A, I haven't heard it. B, it's very logical. C, you're not making me feel like I'm a fucking idiot. Or millennials would be like, and yeah, dummy, like as they're like on their smartphone.
Yeah.
And so it's like you're like really inclusive. But dude, you're
really inclusive.
so. Where'd you? It all makes sense.
She has character defects as well.
I do. I have.
Touch her hands right now.
There are things that she's hiding from you.
I
You're being
Yo,
deceived. Yeah,
the robot on this mode.
I know.
Amazing.
Great mode, right?
But-
there's 92 other modes. There's 92 other modes. Yeah.
Physically,
Yeah,
I'm breaking
yeah.
down as I'm explaining this to you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
physically. Can you touch my hand? But just don't get grossed out.
Touch her hand.
They touch your
Can I
hand.
just show you then?
Yeah.
This is just look at it. You don't have to touch it.
Oh, you're so sweaty.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because anytime my
A
brain,
defect.
I have to think, my whole
Yeah.
body sweats.
Broken.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
broken.
that's
I
not
didn't
a
know
good thing.
that. I wiped it on myself. I didn't even get freaked out.
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get the knowledge.
Yeah.
Wait, is that one of the defects or there's
No,
yeah,
no,
wow.
I'm just
That's just like a
let's-
cute little side treat.
Right.
Sweaty.